The Hound of the Baskervilles. Scene 1, in which we establish things. Good evening, and welcome to the Windows of the World Theatre. You are about to witness a performance of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's masterwork, The Hound of the Baskervilles, published in 1902 and serialized in the Strand magazine. Widely considered the greatest Sherlock Holmes novel, I am the annotator, and my job is to make sure you understand what is happening at all times. You're welcome.
It was a fine morning in Baker Street.
Dr. Watson just used exposition. It is a way to provide background information that the audience needs to understand the story. That is a classic narrative technique used at the opening of a text. We call this exposition. You're welcome.
Thank you. As I was saying, it was a fine morning in Baker Street when Holmes first laid eyes on the walking stick that would change everything.
Watson, this stick, a man has left it. He is a country doctor, moderately successful, fond of long walks, keeps a spaniel, recently departed the city, and is suspected to be is deeply nervous.
Holmes, that is extraordinary. How could you possibly know?
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Characterization. Holmes' deductive speech reveals his personality through his actions and his dialogue. Rather than the author simply stating Holmes was very clever, that this is called indirect characterization. There's also direct characterization, but we shall not encounter it today.
Are you going to do this every time something happens?
Yes, I am.
Fine.
Mr. Holmes, thank heaven you're here. I am Dr. Mortimer, and I've come about a matter of grave importance. The Baskerville family has been plagued for generations, plagued, I say, by a mysterious hound from the depths of
H-E double sticks.
Thank you. Yes, this mysterious hound is evil, Mr. Holmes, and now Sir Charles Baskerville is dead.
Rising action. The events that build tension following the inciting incident. Also, simultaneously, conflict. Man versus the supernatural, or man versus a very large dog. The text is very ambiguous on this point. Both cards are correct. I'm very good at my job.
Scene 2, in which the legend is read aloud and everyone regrets it. Know then the legend of the Hound of the Baskervilles of old. There was Hugo Baskerville, and he sold his soul to the powers of evil, and thereafter a great black beast did run upon them all, and whosoever shall hear its baying,
What was that? Somebody has to set the mood.
whosoever shall hear its baying shall know that their end is near. That is what the legend says.
Brilliant foreshadowing. The author plants a detail early in the text that hints at events to come. The how we just heard, though technically me, it suggests future danger. The legend itself is foreshadowing. This is one of my favorite literary devices. And motif. The hound will appear again and again throughout the story. A reoccurring image or symbol is called motif. Every time someone mentions the hound, we'll hear a howl. Ooh! That is the motif in action. Two devices at once. I'm so happy right now.
He's like this all the time.
I am Sir Henry Baskerville. I've inherited the hall, and I'm going to Dartmoor, in spite of the legend, in spite of the warnings, and in spite of
The Hound.
nonsense.
Watson, you will go with him, you will observe everything, you will report to me, and under no circumstances will you wander onto the moor alone at night.
Of course not, obviously.
Scene 3, in which we all go to the moor and deeply regret it. The moor!
It was bleak. It was dark. Cold fog curled across the ancient stones like a cold, foggy thing. The silence pressed in from all sides. There was no sound but the whisper of the wind, the creak of the branches.
Setting. Watch and just use sensory details to establish the time and the place. Sight. Bleak. Dark. Fog. Sound. Wind. Branches. They create the mood. They are not decorative, they are functional. Does anyone feel unsettled? Does anyone feel a low-level sense of dread? That is the mood working on you. Anyone? You're welcome.
May I finish the scene?
Please.
In the very far-off sound of something howling in the... Right then, a sound of something howling in the darkness.
The Hound, Watson.
My word!
It is real, Watson. This is no legend. Whatever hunts in the moor tonight, it is real and large and close.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Did you hear that? I heard it again.
Ow!
It's getting closer. I won't run. A Baskerville doesn't.
I must strongly...
I won't run from.
Ow!
I'm absolutely running.
Come out!
Watson and Sir Henry fled frantically across the moor from the murderous Hound. Myself. Imagery. The author creates a mental picture that is so vivid the audience actually feels afraid. That reaction you just had, that is successful imagery. Also, rising action. We're almost at my favorite part. Scene 4, in which things come to a head.
Holmes, I saw it! I saw it clearly. It's enormous. There's something wrong with it. It's something glowing. It's...
Phosphorus. Someone has painted with phosphorescent paint to make it appear supernatural. It's a trick.
It did not feel like a trick.
Most effective tricks don't.
Climax, climax, this is the climax!
Is it?
It is. It was a dog. A very large dog. Someone bred it, trained it to hunt, and painted it with phosphorus to make it appear to be curse made real.
But who would do such a thing?
It is I, Sir Henry's neighbor and illegitimate heir to the Baskerville fortune.
You painted a dog with phosphorus!
Yes, I had an excellent plan using the legend of the Hound. I would scare Sir Charles and Sir Henry to death and gain the fortune that I was rightfully mine. I wouldn't call it excellent. It was an okay plan. I figured it out.
Resolution. The conflict is resolved, the tension releases, the mystery is explained, the supernatural is revealed to have a rational cause. And this brings us to the theme. The central meaning of the world. In Hounds of the Baskerville, Conan Doyle uses the resolution to say this: what appears monstrous often has a human explanation. Fear thrives in darkness and ignorance. Reason is the light that drives it out. Holmes is not just a detective. He is the embodiment of logic triumphing over superstition. That is the theme.
Well done.
And that is the story of the Hound of the Baskervilles. Holmes solved it. Sir Henry survived it.
Dog is very much a dog. The end. Is a structural convention just signaling the conclusion of a narrative work, though not technically a literary device. I just wanted to hold up one more card.
Very well, old chap.